Welcome back to my channel one more time. Today we have some very interesting news that I want to share with you, and this person is just eviscerating the other person, which is Duchess of Look at Me. Okay, so Martha Stewart has raised actually doubts about Duchess of Look at Me. Her pivot into televised homemaking, questioning whether the former actor and royal can convincingly reinvent herself as a lifestyle guru, while revealing that she spoke about a recent palace visit at a California dinner party. Now, take a pause here for a second. She should not be talking about this visit at all. But do you know why she did? Well, it is because, of course, she was talking to Martha Stewart. She wanted to impress her. The Duchess of Look at Me wanted to impress Martha Stewart by telling a story about the royal family, her visit. Because at the end of the day, she believes, the Look at Me believes, that she is better than her, Martha Stewart. Yes, you are this, you have become this. But look at me, just by marrying a prince, I have become more famous and people are paying a lot more attention to me than you. That's the reason she spoke to Martha Stewart about the royal family. It was just to brag about it. Look at me where I am and look at you where you are, Martha. That's pretty much was the message she wanted to send. Now, RadarOnline.com can reveal her jibe has shaken Meghan Markle. Okay. Sources suggest that she became nervous after she was literally destroyed by Martha and went into hiding mode after that, with total humiliation and disgrace. When she was trying to brag about it, Martha was like, I'm not having it. She actually called her out and she was completely destroyed, as she should be. Why would you talk about something that you're not supposed to talk? As our readers know, she, Duchess of Look at Me, 45, and Prince Harry, 41, recently traveled to the UK with their children, Archie, Lily, 7, and as part of a wider European trip that included a private tea with King Charles and Queen Camilla at Highgrove. After returning to the US, Markle attended a dinner in California where Stewart, the longtime lifestyle entrepreneur, was also a guest. Stewart described their encounter to People magazine, saying, quote, I had dinner with that Duchess of Look at Me the other night. We were both guests at a dinner party in California, and she had just gotten back from the palace. I did not talk to her really more than to say a couple of words, but I know she was talking about it. In other words, I did not ask her any question. She started this conversation herself. It was not that I was interested in what she has to say. In fact, she actually was distancing herself from the Duchess of Look at Me. But she couldn't, because she had to brag about this. She had to show Martha Stewart that she is way above her. So let me talk about my royal visit. Can you ever make a royal visit like this? No. I'm the only person who can do that, Martha. So I'm showing you your place. You are below me. So Martha was like, oh my God, this is disgusting. Stewart was asked what she made of Markle's move into the lifestyle and homemaking space following the launch of Duchess cooking and lifestyle series with Love Meghan. She replied, if you are an actress, it's hard to then transition to a princess and then from a princess into a homemaking guru on a television show. It does not sort of follow. So go from there. Oh my God. I mean, basically she's saying that she is not a cook at all. You cannot become a cook after you were a D-list actress overnight. It takes decades, a lot of time and experience. But for some people who are genius, smart, wise, sharp, doesn't take that long. But Martha was talking about this particular individual who is dumb, who is gossiping all the time, who is lying, who is just faking stuff. She was pointing towards her that it will take her decades. And at the same time, she said, no, I think it is impossible. It can take long time, but it is still impossible for this person to become someone from an actress, D-list actress, to a cook. Her comments come as Duchess of Dish Soap continues to expand her lifestyle brand from Montecito, California, sharing stage glimpses of domestic life while building a media portfolio alongside Duke of Dufus's work on the Invictus Games. A source close to the pair told us, Martha sees the lifestyle world as something you build over decades, not something you jump into because it fits your current image. In other words, you cannot become successful in what you are doing because you do not have talent, you do not have the brain, because most of the time you keep your brain in your husband's pocket. She literally doesn't have any brain. She doesn't have, because otherwise she would not do what she is doing. For her, her path to Hollywood, to monarchy, to influencer, homemaker feels unusually abrupt. Of course, she wakes up one morning and then she decides, you know what? Yeah, I married a prince. Done deal. Now next I want to be an actress. Done deal. Then the very next second I want to be a cook. Done deal. Then the very next second I want a podcaster. Done deal. So this person is all over the place, and it is getting noticed by the experts who are actually wise, who are actually successful, can see right through it, that this individual, Duchess of Look at Me, will never be successful because she doesn't know how to plan things in her life. Now, Martha has spent a lifetime turning cooking and entertaining into an empire. When she looks at Duchess of Look at Me filming in a designer kitchen and calling it a lifestyle brand, she is bound to ask if there is real substance behind the gloss. There's no substance behind the gloss. There is really nothing going on. It is all for PR. She jumps from one bandwagon to another. She jumps from one show to another, desperate to come to people's attention, which she never gets in a positive way. She does attract a lot of attention, but people are absolutely fed up with her. That's where her skepticism comes from. It's about credibility, not personal animosity. And her questioning of Meghan's credentials has left her shaken, quote unquote. Oh my God. She was like, oh, I am such a good cook. Look at me. I'm such a good chef. I'm such a good mom. Look at me. And you are telling me that I don't deserve any of these things, and that I am not qualified, or that I don't have the talent, nothing. So she is absolutely furious with this whole situation. I'll give you guys more updates. Subscribe for more.